So, this is Sneaky Saturday. So yes, this is a dual action. A really, really well done dual action. I just got this back from Alex Shunnarah. He has taken up the mantle of doing the case conversions now that Tank Fisher has passed away. And he does a phenomenal job. Every bit as good as Tank was doing, if not a little better. Right? This is a really, really clean conversion. And he was working with some difficult handle material for sure. When I found out he was doing these conversions again, I really wanted a stag handle DA. And they don't actually make stag handled Copperlocks anymore. This is actually a first year issue of the Copperlock. If I'm reading the tank stamp right. This is a 97, and the Copperlock actually came out in 97. It took the older copperhead pattern bolster and mated it up with this really nice lockback to give you a very capable knife with a very pocket-friendly format. You've got a fully sunken joint there, which makes it so that that sharp corner on the back of the tang that can be exposed on a lot of slip joints and lockback knives isn't exposed on this, so it's not digging into your pocket. A little history on the Copperlock pattern. They made these for, I don't know, about 10 years, and then they retired them to the case vault, and now they make them again, but only in a jigged bone handle. So Alex is actually doing batches of conversions on those jigged bone handles and hooking up some dealers with those. I know PVK has got a batch in the works, so they'll have some of them on their site at some point. But I have this really awesome stag one. Man, I am absolutely thrilled with it. Hopefully you guys can hear me over that really obnoxious weed whacker that just started up next door. I love the button height on this. Nice and flush there. And then still flush when you fire it. Yeah, I am super stoked about this. Alex really just did a phenomenal job. Maintain this awesome stag that Case was using back in the 90s. Love the color on it. So yeah, there's a look at this really, really sweet dual action conversion. I really can't say enough how awesome this thing is. Really, really nice manual action still. Nicely centered. Great swell to the center of the stag grip, and he did a great job working with that on the button placement as far as the height goes. It is no mean feat doing these conversions. They're absolutely shoehorned together. I don't know if you can see. The spring actually has to cut down to half the width to wrap around the lock bar pivot, and then the lock bar pivot is cut down to half the width to allow the spring to pass it. It's crazy how tight the mechanism is in these handles. Really, really cool stuff. So yeah, if you like DA conversions and you like traditional knives, keep an eye out. Like I said, Alex is doing batches of these in, I think, mainly the blue jigged bone that Case is producing the Copperlocks in right now. And they should be available from some dealers pretty soon. Or, you can always get in touch with Alex and get on his list to get one direct from him. So there you go.